I came into this world knowing a secret that I later forgot. And now when I look back, I realize, right or wrong, the life I'm living was going to unfold based on how I came in. So when I was like 3, 4, I used to have this trick, which is I would go into the bathroom, my parents' house obviously. They had a full-length mirror on the door, and I would lock the door to lock myself in, and then I would stare at my own eyes. And I would just sit there. And then I would wait until I started to blow up. And my eyes would start to rise because my body was getting bigger. And then I would go through the roof. First I'd go through like the floor above, then through the roof, then I'd be as big as the town, then I'd be as big as the world, and then I'd go all the way out until the entire universe was my body. And it was just elation, you know, and then when I got there, I would just enjoy it for a minute. It's like some kind of cosmic ecstasy. And then I would let myself get smaller and smaller and smaller, and then I'd go back through the roof, back through the second floor, and then boom, I'd be my like 4-year-old self staring in my own eyes. And I just unlock the door and go like that. And I would do it whenever I felt a little blue, you know. And then one day, I couldn't do it anymore. I went in the bathroom and I looked, and I looked, and I had no idea how I used to do that. And I got so depressed. And later I kind of forgot about it until I was a bit older, and then I started on a spiritual search, which now I realize was a search for what I had lost. And it wasn't until I was about 39 and I was on a retreat and I was sitting in meditation, and I went up through the roof and I got as big as the whole cosmos again. And I had that experience of just exhilarating ecstasy of recognizing who I was. And then I came back down, and when I got back down into my meditation cushion, I thought, holy shit, I used to do that when I was like 4. And then I had this whole memory of what I would do when I was a kid. And so the reason I'm just wanting to shake up your identity is because that cosmic being is who I personally believe we are. And the intelligence of that cosmic being is getting crammed through the filter of our belief in being just this little bit of meat. And I know that if we loosen up that identity, we start to become available for a kind of recognition of the reality of who we are. And this is kind of what I do. And it's a very strange job. I never intended to be doing anything like this, but I can't not do it because, you know, what we are is so magnificent, and what we are willing to settle for is so small. And I don't really know how to share this, so I just keep trying.